Hello. Today we're going to be solving a murder mystery. As we're here with chapter 6, I think. We're feeling a little wound down, and that will be the vibe, which isn't a bad vibe. Ow! That wasn't me. I hit my camera. But we're gonna pop in and do a bit of this because I wanted to. It's been a bit of a rough few weeks. So let's play some Paper Mario. I think that sounds fair. I have been doing some fiddling with... Wally, so I don't know where in hell I'm gonna be. Oh, I'm tiny. I'm a tiny guy. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, well that's fine by me. I'll be tiny. Alright, howdy. I'm here in a menu because honestly, the music I was thinking of playing would have just been this music. So I thought, why not just like commit to it and do the same bit. Oh no. I've tweaked some settings and it doesn't like my glasses again. My little goblin guy doesn't like my glasses being on. Which, I mean, they're gonna stay on. But I'm not that sleepy. As much as it might seem. Let me see if I can change some stuff real quick. Whoa. Well, whatever. Whatever. We'll, it'll be how it is. And we'll play some Paper Mario. Classic series of Bob Bomber. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Detective time. I actually do know, I do remember what this is. But a lot of this will be talking to people, which is great. Chill vibes. The stew was the most expensive thing on the menu. I guess in Marioverse that makes sense. I was going to say they took some of the, like, effects off the music. It used to be like, oh, the music is playing through the speakers in the train. But this version has quite a lot of that effect in it, which is nice. Oh, multiple incidents. Let's fix them. Let's drop literally everything because I was holding things on my lap, which is not that smart of me. We got lost earrings, and we got a Game Boy Advance. Which sounds like my childhood. I've gone on record saying I really regret giving my Game Boy away. My Game Boy Advance SP. I gave it to a friend, so at least it wasn't so bad. Like, could have been worse. But... you know, they actually go for quite a lot nowadays. Not that I was interested in selling them, but to have that authentic experience, people pay a lot for. Oh. I watched a video about Pokemon, and especially the Game Boy Advance era Pokemon, which of course I had. Forgot all about the yummy sticky end threat. And if you, a lot of the gear around Game Boy Advance is quite expensive now. I need to deduce more evidence. Like an original Pokemon Emerald and all a Game Boy SP and all of that is quite expensive nowadays. It is. Which makes my choice to sell it kind of flippantly, even though it was to a friend, really suck. It really sucks. We have a bunch of things to find now. I only do remember the present. But we need to do all the steps involved to get the present, I suppose. Oh, yay. We love it. Yay, we love it. We don't. We don't love that. Shell earrings. I mean, we really do want Miss Mouse. Is there anything? We haven't even gone inside the shop yet. Is there anything that's like revealed when the camera changes? Oh, look at his little tux. No. It would be a bit weird of them to hide something in the shop. But I wouldn't put it past them either. They have before. To be fair, they actually have before. Wait, did he have a different answer this time? It is a Game Boy Advance. I thought he was going to start saying different things each time, which would have been pretty funny. Oh. That's just theft. I mean, I do get that, but it's like, okay, I need to now work out who it is that he actually respects. Train engineer. Okay, I needed to grab that little tidbit before I could get the autograph from the train engineer. I knew it was the train engineer, which is such a, like, little kid thing to be excited about. And is genuinely pretty cool. I remember when I was in school, there was, I mean, I think a lot of, especially a lot of British schools, you have a train kid. It's just the way it is. There's gonna be a train kid, and usually they grow into train adults. And you know, I never was. Apparently, I was a bit when I was really, really young, but I don't really remember that. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Miss Mouse. But I never really, you know, I kind of got it. I kind of understood. I get the vibes. Sometimes, you know, it's like, okay, I think with any hyperfixation, it's like, okay, that's a bit much. But at the same time, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So as I got older, I definitely came to understand Train Kid a bit more, and the why of it. You know, I talked to them about it and all that sort of stuff. You come to understand. I have no idea if or when there's any combat in this chapter. Oh, wow. Nice. What are you doing with a shine sprite, kid? What are you doing? Are you powering up your party? Or maybe you're the legally in the party of your parents. And I was like, 2 other mini mysteries to solve. But they're not to be solved right now. Now it's nighttime. All of the music in the train is a lot more understated than it used to be. Blanket PI. Not sure of how I feel about that. But But all the music is a lot more understated, and I guess that makes it more trainly? I don't know, maybe. Well, they're still arguing. Well, they came aboard legally, for sure. You'd think these doors would have locks, so everyone would... Like hotel locks. Like hotel keycard locks, which I don't love. I like hotels, I don't like hotel keycard locks. So someone is probably the threat maker. I need to work out where the hell the earrings are. I didn't realize I could interact with stuff in here. Earrings in a ring. On the train. They're on the train, for sure. How the hell is that gonna work? There's not really many other places to look. Oh! Oh! Oh, is it this? Yeah, it is. Ghost Toad. I don't help ghosts? Luigi mode. Evil Toad. Evil sassy Toad. Nice. Means we get to go into the luggage car. At night. You don't say no to ghosts. I'm surprised that we told him about the ghost. I don't know if I would have. Oh, there's nothing else in here. I thought for sure that, like, oh, you go into the luggage cart and it's like a secret area, you know? It's full of secrets. Or it's got, like, combat. Like, I don't know, there's, you know, for some reason there's something in the back of the train. As there is. Our deducive skills are unmatched. Although I have no idea how you would work that out. I mean, I was like, okay, this is an empty room, and this has been empty the whole time. That was my thought. But that's another one. I mean, this game has some elements that are genuinely tricky. Not in like a hard way, it's just, okay, there's like something you have to do that's like pretty like out there. Oh god damn, he's going to heaven. It's a mood. Nice. That can, be swapped for that. Nice. I'm going to assume that there will be some adventure afoot in the next day. It's a 3-day trip. It's a 3-day trip, I want to say. Miss Mouse is excited about it. Yeah, it's so the music is so understated. It's so like quiet and in the background. It's not awful, it's just like it's super understated and quiet in the background, you know? That is something. Is the ghost here during daytime? No, of course not. It's a nighttime thing. He's a ghost. Oh, hello. I mean, I have no idea how I'm gonna find the ring and the earrings. I have no idea how that's gonna go down. We've looked everywhere. I have no idea how that will go further. We gotta talk to nearly everyone nearly every time. That's the way it works. No, I haven't. I don't even have, like, the beginnings of ideas of where earrings would be. Hoi hoi hoi. Hoi hoi hoi. Luigi. Calcium and a bit of gold. Dun dun dun. I have no memory of there being a sticky explosive in this chapter. But who is the killer? Of course, this is the detective, the Rat Man's room. The Rat Man. We got some squeaks in the music too. We like a little bit of squeaking in the OST. They do that less in this version as opposed to the original. In the original, there's a lot more like squeaking and silly noises and just weird noises like just thrown into songs. Zip Toad, you are not in your room. Well, you weren't in your room earlier. We noticed this. That's suspicious. I just wanted to see whether you could roll under the beds. Because if you could, you'd absolutely find stuff hidden under them. And it's a whole other avenue of looking. Nearly done with my tea. And then we'll see how it goes. I was kind of conflicted between tea and coffee, as we often are. We chose tea today. If we're not counting the back room, there's not many places someone could be. Hi, duck. Have we checked our room again? For any suspicious dealings? Yeah. Aha. Or do we do the same trick as last time where we hide? Zow! Ah, little will give me joy like the screams of pain from a toad. That's cute. This is basically a cruise. It's a train cruise. Which, I mean, that's what the Orient Express is as well. This is based on the Orient Express, obviously. This is not like a surprise or deep lore. He just tied him up. It's your boy, Dupless. And he just runs away. He just runs away. He doesn't do anything clever. Yeah, I also want to give people their things back. This chapter was just immaculate lo-fi vibes the whole time. You don't have ears, though. So I do question the earrings a bit. But then we're giving a ring to a toad who also doesn't have fingers. It's okay. We accept such things. See? Man! The waitress gave us a better gift than that. What good is 30 coins? What use is 30 coins? What's the dealio? Why does one buy a train? That's a good question. Oh, look, a sad face. The Shadow Sirens have been messing with us. Even if the remake is intent in not calling them the Shadow Sirens, they are the Shadow Sirens. This whole area is very, there's vibes that they really do take in the next game in the series, Super Paper Mario, because the whole, like, there's like two worlds that kind of have a similar visual and emotive vibe, sort of. Super Paper Mario was really good at, like, putting in little twists. He just walked away. Right, quick little sniff check. Okay, good. Literal sniff check. I really like using the term sniff check. I don't know about that. Hello. Badge I can't use. Hello, Mario. What? The floor's squeaky here. If you've noticed. Nice. It's got a train pattern on it. Yay! Oh, I wanted to read it, so I'm opening it. Ah. Enemies. Ooh, hello. Well, this, of course, calls for Goombella. For some reason I was like, yeah, there might be enemies here, but I didn't consider them to be new enemies, which is a bit daft. I don't know why I thought that. It doesn't really make sense, does it? It's a proper rough puff. They have slightly more HP than would be convenient. Four attack. Oh, I hate that. Not a fan. What if, though, I just do one of these? Surely it's gonna be fine. Surely Dizzy won't affect, star moves. I like the gears in the background. I like that the game can basically strip away levels of detail sometimes, and it still keeps an impact. Yeah, I was gonna say, if we did at least a couple levels of that, it would be enough to hit. It's not enough to kill, which I suppose is worth noting. I think we're gonna need more health on Mario soon. No. Why? God damn it, Merly. You're always, like, at the worst times. Well, we did get given a ton of free items, so we can use them, I guess. And both of them do 3 damage each hit right now. You know why it is? You know why it is? They're gonna give us the boots upgrade here, and it's gonna be like, aha, now you can easily defeat these enemies that were kind of like slightly annoying to kill. That's what they're doing. For sure. I don't have a doubt. No doubt. Well, if we just use a spin jump, it should be fine. Yeah, exactly. So that's not actually a problem. We don't need that. We really don't. We don't even, like, need it to the point of, like, I'll just use it just to get rid of it. Like... Oh, I hate this. I hate this. How does this work? And Bella, give me advice. So they only align for a very short period. It should be now. Oh! Do you have to jump backwards? Is it one of those? I goofed it. Why? I think it's because there's, like, no consequence. Because I'm, like, concentrating on when. Yeah, I'm not... I'm keen to your platformer tricks. I don't like it, though. I don't need that. Look at that contraption. It really do be contraptions. Oh, it's platforming. It's a whole thing. Look at this. Mental. And I goofed it instantly again. Luckily, the spinning was fine. That should be it, though. Is that not it? Do I use coops? Do I use coops instead, perhaps? Yes. But you aren't staying, Coops. You're the worst. I mean, you're not the worst. No one's the worst. Legally. I am obligated to say that I love all my companions equally. That said, I don't know. I don't know why Koops feels like he drops off. The fact that he can only attack people on the ground is pretty tricky. Sun is right there. Poison pokies? Miyashumba? Funny I mentioned Koops, who is probably one of the better people to use. I think it's kind of weird, but I do think that Vivian's punch fire thing does legally count as touching. For the purpose of side spikes. Side spikes come up so rarely with such weird, like, edge cases and rules. It is a little tricky to know what's okay and what's not. Look at all the punies. Oh, god damn. It was a live stream. Oh right, we didn't set Bobbery as level 4. I forgot about that. I thought we left him upped him to level 4. We probably will. I guess it was just Vivian and Goombella and Yoshi. Yoshi's ground pound does count as a bounce. Of course, Gulp ignores a lot of things, as a Gulp is wont to do. Yeah, I was tempted to use the hold fast thing where Bobbery bombs people who attack him. That said, if they had to use the throw attack, I think it would just not work out. I still think, like, we're getting to the point where I do want more HP, but we definitely do want more FP for another Power Plus. One more badge point can get us Power Plus, which is pretty useful, obviously. Haha! Slick tricks. I mean, hopefully there's not a Pokey in the background. There is. It's fine. We should use some of the newer moves just to test them a bit, but like not right now, I guess. Oh, I can use this. Will this be a kill? It's one off. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? If only they dropped that honey syrup now. I wouldn't mind a spare honey syrup right about now. I think Stampede only hits everyone on the ground, so I'm not going to do that. Ooh, 6 damage now on that, which is consistent, but is nice to see. We also want Partner Guard up badge. If we can ever find that. I don't think we might have that. I don't know. That might be something we own and don't have equipped to this level. But if enemies are doing this much damage, it's nice to not need to worry about Mario so much, but if I can guard on both characters, it'd be good. The shiny right now is that we essentially don't worry so much about Mario. Unless things are getting really rough. So we can either swap partner or heal them or whatever. And that strategy is working. Because of course this game isn't incredibly difficult. It's just tricky sometimes. Ooh, nice. Like, do we have a... We do have a Defend plus P. So... We honestly probably want that more than Power Plus right now. I'll be honest. But we'd have to drop something. Like, Damage Dodge is obviously good. We don't really have things we'd want to drop for that. For 2. I mean, we could drop Happy Heart P. We can drop Happy Heart P. Never mind. I didn't see Happy Heart P do anything recently. Oh, this might be a cause for Stampede. Also, don't know. We haven't seen if there's the badge in the first game where you can jump on spiked enemies. You get that quite early. I don't know if we've even seen that. That wasn't as good as the FP cost made me think it would be. It's obviously quite good if there's a lot of people around. Obviously. That said. Didn't do much. Didn't do much. Am I crazy? They're thinking it didn't do much? I don't think it did much. In which case, now that we're switching things around, we're taking another HP up on Mario, honestly. Our badges are in a comfortable spot. This is probably the only extra one we'll be able to get. We do have badges we'd want to equip, but we don't need them yet. So this is a fine choice, I think. Ooh. I don't need it anymore because I just had everything restored by leveling up. I mean, I'll just drink it, I guess. No, we'll throw it away. I was gonna be like, that's exactly what I want, but... Hello? Also, that's interesting that there's nothing, here. Oh yeah, there's no... Yeah, because of course you could of course do HP ups with badges. I don't really like doing that too much. Nice option. But I think doing that all the time is a bit of a suck. Oh, hello. We've already fought your kind before. I want to go in the trash. I didn't really have time. Oh, I don't think I can gulp them if they're in the air, can I? I don't know, we're just gonna Earth Tremor them. Or actually Art Attack them. Horrible. Horrible. The power. The power of voodoo. So I don't really want to fight the next one because I don't know if I'll have the stuff for it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's pachinko. Oh, it's pachinko. Oh, it's pachinko. I mean, it's like, it's not. But it like, that, but it is. You know what I mean? It's Mario pachinko. Oh. This reminds me a lot of some of the levels in New Super Mario Bros. Actually. Yeah, there's still more stuff there. I don't know. I don't think I care though. That's like a if I want to get every 100% in the game. I don't think I'm going through John Pachinko again. Is this gonna be a Boots power up? Hello, a single goon. Hello? Hello? What's going on here? Sure. Quince. Hey Neil, how are you feeling today? We're being attacked by like pathetic goons right now. I don't really know why. We so far we got to the bottom of the detective plot on the train. And that's basically it. It's a very slow chapter, but in like kind of a nice way. Like, what the hell does this mean? What am I looking at? This is some kind of code, but I don't know what the answer is. Oh. I thought we'd have to add up some stuff to a number. You know, like make a certain number. No, just hit it. I also love this train pattern and I like want it on something. I don't know what. Miss Mouse, do you smell anything in here? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it! I don't care, though, about the super mushroom. Thank you. Thank you, bye-bye. Thank you, bye-bye. They're gonna give us the final tier boost. For sure. Like, the foreshadowing can only go on so long. Hello, Toadette. And hello, tutorial music, which is underused in this game because they've given... In this game, they give the partners their own themes. So you don't hear this track so often, which is a bit of a shame because this track is a banger. It was a bop. I'm not gonna say this is a banger. Hold down A and fold up. It's a lot of spinnies. That's gotta be good for the spine. God, I wish that were me. Look at his freakishly long arms. Oh, don't bring in another motif. Oh, don't break my heart like this. She's precious. And I don't give a damn about Toadette. This Toadette, though, is a perfect creature by the grace of God. And if they've kept in a part of the game that was in the original, I'm gonna be even more vindicated. Oh, I cromped. Oh, it's here. Oh, that's actually a really clever design. That's really good. You have to delay quite a bit more than it kind of feels like you do. Okay, so I need to do it over here. Yeah. There's a pause. Paw Patrol. There's so many backtracks we can do now based on this. Because they've been hiding these grabbable pipes. Like, in plain sight, because they kind of look like they would just be... like nothing? And you can also do that. I guess we just leave. I guess we don't open that. Which makes sense. That actually doesn't have the appearance of any of the other locks in the game. Like, that's like a paper lock. Like a different texture. It's not a real lock. It's a fake lock. What? I don't really want what you're selling. Well, now we'll have to kill them all. Is he like doing like a Naruto pose? Is he like putting his fingers together like as he's bent over? Is that what he's doing? That's what he's doing. For sure. That's funny. I guess now we'll murder them all. Big guys in chat. Big boys in chat. We can just kill these guys, Mario. It's funny how they give us a new jump move in combat. We really can't use it. What I wanted to do was check. We had a nice... We don't actually have any good FP restores. We have... Well, we'll use this. But, we have a gradual syrup, which is good for, like, a boss fight. Lowering our defense is rough, but we'll just have to deal with it, Biku. Shows how the paper texture behind the bricks has scan lines on it. Crazy paper detail. So I thought about this. They don't actually give anything much of a paper texture. They just imply it, which I obviously love because that's how I do my art. I was gonna say Vivian is the only person who can hurt her, Buzzy, but they're immune to fire. But does the punch still do damage? Damn. Damn, boy's fast. Oh, that's why we don't have many restore items for FP. We have FP. Oh, no. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was nothing. That was nothing. But nothing adding up and adding up does eventually do the job. Yeah, charm them, Vivian. That's the plan. I don't think we'll get another level up here, though. I don't think that's happening. Which is fine. I don't think I care. I don't think I care about another level up. I think that's alright. Unless there's a mini-boss here. There might be a mini-boss here. I wouldn't be surprised, because this isn't the whole chapter. So there could easily just be like a random, stray little, funny little mini-boss. 100%. That whole little area felt longer and more like interesting to explore than the some of the pirate caves, which is weird. I still am on the topic that Keyhole Key is a chapter. It's a bit too short. Feels like it needs a little extra. Though having 2 final boss fights is something. Oh, these guys! I remember really liking their theme music as a kid. We've got a system for this. There's a thick core here. One of the great unexplained mysteries. Yeah, so that's us done here. There's no mini-boss, just kind of a tease, I suppose. I don't know if we fight anyone else in the train. Like, I feel like you should be able... There should be, like, a fight in the back compartment somewhere at some point. That would be cool. That's a cool thing to do in a train adventure. Because it's kind of an interesting environment. I always like... It's kind of a weird... It is related. In Captain America Winter Soldier... no, in Captain America the First Avenger, there's a fight on the Hydra train. I always liked that bit because it's kind of like enclosed and it's like, okay, it's kind of like a neat challenge for these characters to deal with. I guess we'll just deal with the less FP. That's fine, honestly. King K? King K, how you doing? You know what? It's sometimes okay to be in the minor league. I like King K. Why is there a Sundari Boo? I mean, you know I'm okay with that. Nice. I don't know how you get back here again. If you wanted to. In my heart, the train runs on star power. Also, look how the wind is drawn in the background in, like, chalk. Ah, it's so cute. Da, da. I want that as, like, a text alert. Although it would kind of suck. Are there any mysteries that are going to go on board? We'll check the main cart. We've already unlocked a lot of the things. You quite sure those won't give us the raging heaves? Bobbery knows his things. Oh, it's nighttime! I thought it was dusk, but it's night. So yeah, I guess there probably isn't anything else to do. I like the raging heaves. Honestly, we should totally do something where Val is like an old pirate captain like this, or sailor captain. Especially because Bobbery's story is, he left, and his spouse died of just illness while he left. And that's, very good story. How you doing? It's bedtime. Apparently it's bedtime. I thought that there was going to be more going on, but apparently it's bedtime. You want to talk to everyone. All that's left is to get a big breakfast. So it seems like tomorrow is the end of the trip. So it's not like on whole other third day. Aww. Peperinos. I've got quite a bit more of this game to play, and I've kind of been schlucking it out slowly because I've been very sick and worn down. And that's always a dangerous thing to do if you're playing a game on stream, is to play it slowly. But it's been good. And this chapter's been perfect because it's a very chill vibe. And I like that. Oh, this is where the ghost is. I mean, I should be able to see the ghost today, right? What's up, dude? Real ones like you take your speed and not rush. Oh, for sure, for sure. And that's definitely a thing that's like, it's a real, you know. We used to be a fairly big high effort stream. And after a lot of breaks and coming back, you know, the people that still come by and hang out or watch the VODs or tell me, you know, what's going on, that's always super appreciated. That's what it's always been about. You don't have wrinkles, darling. Although you could get a little older and a little crustier, and that would just be great. No, well, you know what? While we're here, we might as well talk. Nobody stopped streaming. I used to stream a lot later. I used to stream at 9 my time, so like 10 your time, 10 or 11. And that was good at the time. This seems like a better time for me, honestly. This / a little later. 2-hour difference. I thought so. Couldn't remember. That was obviously good for a really long time. Unfortunately, I just get a little, like, right now it's like, okay, I wake up, ready to seize the day, I can do some work stuff for a little while, and, if I'm putting some effort into the stream, that's great. If I'm just here relaxing and chilling, sometimes it sets me up for the day, and that's also good. So it's really kind of like a win-win. It's very hard to keep a good schedule on streaming when you're severely chronically ill. What, customer support? I mean, that's good. That's good work. It's good. It's solid work. I meant to ask you how your new job's been going. I am also looking for work right now. So, the stream popping off would not be a complaint, especially next week when we play some Marvel Rival. Excuse me. What's going on? Is Mans dead? Mans is dead! Hello? Hello? Goobella, do you not care that he's dead? Because he is dead. Training, you love it. That's great. That's great stuff. That's what you like to hear. Is everyone gone? Everyone's gone, but for some reason the shopkeeper is still there. Is Pengington? Everyone's gone. Everyone's missing from the train. The train is late. And it's missing. Is there anyone at the front of the train? This leads me to the question. Is there anyone at the front of the train? Yeah, the last few weeks I've been working a lot more. Which is good and bad. It's a strain. With my condition, like, working more is a strain. And unfortunately that sucks. Yeah, comm stuff. And also portfolio stuff. You know. I would love to work on commissions all the time. I would be very happy to work on commissions all the time. But unfortunately, that's not really the case. The commissions have got better recently, which is great. The kind of AI art trend has kind of slowed. That's how I explain it to people. And I, obviously, my kind of art, it was the first to go. So that most people using AI art less and being more interested in hiring someone like me is great. Your space cats? I have. But bear in mind, I can draw anything. Give me enough time. I might charge you more for certain things, but I can draw anything. I'm a professional. I had a client the other day, who was like, "Oh, I'm really embarrassed to ask this, but are you absolutely sure you're okay with my character being like partially naked?" And I'm like, yes. You know, like, that's not a problem. Totally understandable and actually very, very cute and very polite that they were so concerned, but funny as well. And I know some other, I know some artists who would get genuine about it. I also know some other artists who would have been like me, where it's like, it's funny. You're driving the train, you can't even touch the controls, mate. Everyone's gone. Dude, no one's here. You want to ensure their safety? They ain't safe. Spoiler alert. They ain't safe. They're all gone. They're all the critters are on the outside of the train. Although there's no one in this room anyway, to be fair, actually. He got arrested. Now, I think we can open the back of the train. Yeah, it's actually one of the reasons why I genuinely really enjoy roleplay community commissions is you get a lot of characters people really care about and a lot of really interesting designs. Bringing that to life has been really, really fun recently. Like, literally, if that could be a full-time thing again, which it used to be, 6 or so years ago? Man, that would be me very content. It's the waitress! The waitress is being swarmed by small creatures. Oh, they're all spooked. They add like a little warble. Oh, paying cashes their poor souls. But of course now I can get up here. Not there. Not there. Wrong spot. Why is it in the back? Is it back here? I can see where I need to go. It is. Oh, and then we do it backwards. Badass. You know what? This is a good place for me to take a real quick little break. Just give me a sec, chat. This is like one step away from being Bowser music. You'll know what you mean. It's like a certain mixture of like jazz and rock that's like just so Bowser core. It's great. Let's do it. Actually, one sec. Always the way. Always the way. There's always something. This is ADHD. There's always something that I forget. Ba-bow. Battle music. Here's the thing. The battle music is no doubt gonna pop off like 10 times more. Right? This is Paper Mario we're talking about here. Battle music is literally like one of the appeals of the franchise. The entire train being covered in horrible little creatures is wild. Oh, they swarm you. It's the carbon molecules. Well, I think they are called smog. Like, they are literally meant to be like smog monsters. So, like, yes. I don't think Paper Mario is getting political on us. I think they just think it's neat. I also got myself a pink lemonade. It's the crew! It's the passengers, not the crew. That's what she said. I'm surprised they can lift up the tub guy. Also, swarm creature that makes like horrible noise is when it's like in swarm mode is cool as hell. I have no idea how this fight goes or exists. I don't think I'm gonna tattle it. I think we're just gonna go for it. Let's try the spring jump, shall we? That certainly works. Oh, they've got no HP. Never mind. I guess this is like Cortez. In Cortez's fight, they all the segments were quite weak. Yeah, there was just a lot of them. This is probably similar. What is that? What's going on? What is this? Is this the time to kiss the monster? No. It flails like a Pokemon would. And then we style on him. Oh, I missed the last one. We are gonna save our star power for a maximum restore if we want to do it. Because that will also increase FP. Oh, okay, so you're gonna have to attack the arms repeatedly. How long is this game? We are on chapter 6 of 8. And there is also quite a lot of side quests that are... A lot of the side quests are like kind of like very small content. There's a few that are quite big content, and we've done some of them already. There is a challenge called the Pit of 100 Trials, which is basically a 100 combat areas over and over and over and over. So, with a unique boss at the end. And I think there's even more unique bosses in this remaster, which is cool as hell. That's what you want to see. So, we are quite a long way through. Quite close to the regular end, because I think the next chapter is actually quite short. But I probably will do the Pit of 100 Trials. I will at least do some of it. I don't need you right now, Merly. But no, the Nintendo RPGs are never that long. Some of them are really short. The new Super Mario RPG remake is really short, like under 10 hours. And I'm not kidding, which is genuinely kind of a problem. And the reason why it is it's quite an old game, but they sped it up. They sped it up a lot in the remaster. They added a lot of things that made the game considerably faster. So, a game that was probably twice as long in the 90s is now not. The Mario and Luigi games also are usually a good length. Most of the other ones are a good length. They're like, okay, long enough to really sink your teeth into, but don't overstay their welcome, and usually have some kind of side content. If you want to really, really overstay your... I don't know how I feel about that. I wish there was a swarm enemy in Space Station 13. I think we need to swap Vivian out. She's gonna die. Did you literally just look this up? It is, to be fair, it's a swarm of mysterious black creatures. No, we I encourage... No, don't fall asleep! Not now! Look, we've been talking about waifus and husbands all the time. The monsters definitely count. They have to. It's the way of it. It's only fair. And also, you didn't see, Nil, this creature started by attacking the cute waitress. That's where it started. So, I'm just saying. Seven wives? That sounds like 7 wives sounds like it's just too much work at that point. Like, at that point, at 7 wives, you need a middle manager to deal with it, which is what actually happened in harems, which is funny. You get a new wife each day. I mean, I ain't got time for that. Oh! Huge boys! Also a ton of poisons. That's exactly the setup I wanted. We can definitely afford a new flower up. I think we will take flower up next time. And it just slides in. What? I want to use mini egg, but I don't think it'll work, is the thing. That one is really a workout on the fingers. Issue is that used a lot of star points. I mean, that's Venom! That's Venom. At that point, this is like a swarm of Venoms. You know? In that moment right there, it's Venom. It's Grey Goo. It's a Grey Goo monster. Type of creature, very much down for. And actually, in the kind of game/book verse version of Valaneem's Adventures, totally could have a monster like this. It would fit. It would fit the world a lot. Ooh! And everyone's asleep. No one sees it. It's not a level up, though. Only 50 coins? Only 50 coins? That's actually really cool. I miss Blob a lot. Blob is my favorite second to Revolutionaries, for sure. Medieval Blob would be cool. That'd be great. Oh, yes. It's a me. Yeah, that cute waitress was the one that was kidnapped by the monster first of all. And he's even like shivering, shaking, scared. Oh, I forgot the theme for Poshley Heights is the theme on the train. That's cute. Get ready for this earworm to be stuck in your head forever, by the way. This one doesn't leave. This one's gonna be in there forever. This is just the way it is. Is anyone still on the train? Or do they all... They're all still on the train, so we need to talk to everyone, though. Hell yeah, brother! I thought everyone's very important. You live your life, little lady. I must perp the vegetables. Okay, Pennington and the Gold Bobs are probably already left, is my assumption. Yeah, so for some reason it's just... Oh, it's just the big guy. The big guy literally bought a return ticket. He's still here. He's not even leaving the train. He's staying. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. We also got to thank the conductor and give them a little kiss on the forehead. In here, in this, like, these trains in particular, because of where the camera is, you can really tell how much shear there is on the paper effect. This is just me thinking about it. What? Yeah, this wasn't exactly the relaxing trip that Mario was promised. But, you know, you gotta save the day. That's what Mario sounds like now. New voice actor, Chris Pratt. I don't think there's even, like, anything in this town just exists to be a place to go to on the train. It's funny because for some reason, if I remember correctly, this is the area that's always used in like speedrun footage of the game. There's some like weird tricks about this area or something. Hello, new waifu just dropped? Fresh pasta? What the? What the? Yoi! Luxury hotel? God damn. Who's paying your way? Do we need a hotel? We kind of do. Oh, it's this guy. Is that a lass? Oh, not hiccups. Not hiccups. Oh. How much is it gonna cost? That's... Oh, I have an in coupon! No, I'm stupid. It's fine, I guess we have the money. I'm gonna show Goombella the Ritz. Ooh. Notice? No chair. We don't even get to walk around here. That's kind of funny. They don't let you. They don't make that a walkable area. You're just you're just a guest. That is quite funny. Oh! There is a meal there. That's not very useful. That's not a very useful thing to give me. It's slightly better than the zesty soup. I could have just eaten one of these and been fine. Can you imagine going to a place like that and swapping the meal? That's just like weird mischief. We're going to the White House. I don't even know all the places I'm going to be able to find more... I don't know all the backtracking. It's the White House! I mean, Joe Biden dropped out. Time for President Mario, right? Pervert. How many little penguins live here? There's a penguin city in the last game. I don't know if you should be president, man. I don't know, man. I've been befoul of your leadership before. How the sickle will make to get in there? Need a key. I was told, so there's a RP season coming up, and I was told like, oh man, your leadership skills in character were pretty good. I'm like, oh man, don't tell me that. Actually, I was playing an asshole. I was playing a character kind of similar to Corey, actually. In vibes alone. So I guess maybe it does make sense, because Corey was a good leader. Yeah, all these guys do talk about is how they miss their old home. Really sad. Okay, but none of this is a key to partially Sanctum, though. Where do I get the key? Oh, hello. Yay. 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 That's stupid. That's stupid. I mean, okay, so I need a key to get in. Yeah. I played a character like that. Literally, it was an Atlas season. And we were the French, we were La Royale, the Kingdom of France. There was a king, and I was like a diplomat, but like an asshole diplomat, Richard Dooms. And he ended up becoming part of a shadow council. He led it that kind of protected the king from himself, because the king was a thundering dumbass, which was a bit. And Dooms did kind of end up leading from the shadows. Whether that's good or bad. Where the hell am I meant to go? I am taking a good look around. What are you talking about? Can I, like, jump on top of it? With a Omega jump? So he did end up leading, well, kind of leading from the shadows. Stopping someone else from overthrowing the king. And then the next season, he actually was one of the leaders. Oh, there's a piece of paper here. And I will be playing Dooms again next month. That'll be what this channel is going to be doing. With the intent to be kind of a shady information broker type guy. confirmed. Yeah, I can confirm my VTuber debut. But yeah, I will be playing Doomps in season 6 of Atlas. I don't know how much Atlas I'll be doing. It depends on how well it works. But yeah, Doomps is less. He's more just like kind of gross. I have a trait of playing characters who are kind of like unpleasant. Well, it's actually very good to build unpleasant, unhealthy aspects to characters. But a lot of my earlier RP characters had a very unpleasant vibe, and Doomps is a unpleasant guy who you probably wouldn't want to be friends with in real life, probably. That's like kind of the vibe. He's kind of like sleazy and skeevy, and doesn't know as much as he thinks he does. Other things, it's like, you know, and most of my characters have something like that. Who did I play before that? I played Johnny Business, who was a straight up liar. But then we switched later when I moved to Munch, and I played like just a genuinely good guy. And Munch is just an innocent baby. And it was like, oh, well, that's really fun too. I also do enjoy playing my straight man like characters like Val. Unfortunately, Val didn't really fit in Purple. Well, he did, but I kind of ran out of things to do because it's like it was so like serious in the med RP. Being a straight man didn't really fit. But Val is a straight man. Val is a straight man to a fault, which is the point, right? Val has quite some holdups that take him time to learn through. Because he's a human. He's a person. You know? And that's what it's all about. His holdups usually come from trying to help or having an opinion about what would be best. But that's like what it's all about. And I didn't really get to do that much in Purple either. We did get to do that quite a bit in Red Dead. Red Dead Val was really good. It's just a shame that that server kind of fell apart. And Nil stopped enjoying it so much. So what was really fun was playing together and going on little hunting trips. It's like, well, if we're not doing it together, and Neem was the one who was really like pushing a lot of the like friendships and stuff. It's like, well, you know, let's not stress it out, you know. Can only do so much turkey hunting on my own. Try DayZ roleplay. I'm not that interested. You know. People have told me good things about DayZ RP. I'm not like crazy interested. I think the only way I would is if like literally a friend like you was running a server. I'm not interested in the setting or the content, if you know what I mean. So when it comes to an RP setting, you want either or the game, the setting, or the content. GTA, I'm interested in the game, I'm interested in the content, I'm not interested in the setting. Space Station 13, I'm interested in all three, though admittedly, I'm not entirely Omega interested in, like, antag maxing. It depends on how it's done. Atlas, I am interested in all three, but I'm not really that interested in the game. There's huge elements of the game that I'm not really interested. DayZ, I don't really think I'm interested in any of the three, so it's not really worth trying. I am trying to be a bit better about antag stuff, to be fair. It comes from playing on a server which didn't have antags for such a long time, which is antagonists, if you don't know. It had the whole system muted to such a point where it became very hard to react to things in character, because some things got to a point where they didn't make sense in character, and that made it kind of hard to deal with things. Which is a me problem. To be fair. That can stay right there, man. Oh, I fell. Can I get back up from here? Yeah, I mean, I used to be pretty well known in the Atlas community because I was the person who ran the French... The seasons I did it, the person who ran France was a pretty big streamer. It's fun to say where you come from. Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is DayZ is a fairly old game, right? The best RP communities form from, like, yeah, these people who are playing an old game. This niche community in an old game who want to push the roleplay even further. And you've told me some stuff about the DayZ servers you've been on, and, like, it's unobjectively cool as hell. You know? Like, ain't denying it. You've been on some servers that do some really cool stuff. Excuse me? Hello? Are you enemies? Yes. So I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Never say never when it comes to roleplay, because, you know, I've tried roleplay servers I was kind of curious about based on the recommendation of friends, or not that curious about based on the recommendation of friends, and had a great time. So, I will say, if there ever is a Fallout 76 modded RP server, I want all of us on it. I would be so happy. That's like one of the ones I would really like to exist. I feel like it does in some tiny ways, but not really. That would be really cool. Why are a bunch of white boos watching us beat up the dark boos? An Enclave character? Well, Fallout 76 actually has an interesting... It's set so early in the timeline, you can do stuff like that. You can do Enclave, you can do Brotherhood of Steel. I would probably play Henry, who I have played in Space. Henry Cavalier is my Fallout character. We put him into Space Station 13. And to be fair, Henry Cavalier would be fun to play in a lot of settings. Henry Cavalier would be fun to play in DayZ. Actually, that would be fun. To play in a post-apocalyptic setting as like a kind of cheerful, oblivious mechanic would be fun. Because that's Henry's thing. Henry is pleasant. Well, here's the thing. Eli, it doesn't actually break the law. It's actually still canon. The Brotherhood of Steel founded technically just before the bombs dropped. It doesn't break the canon. And actually, they went into a lot of effort to make it tie into the original Mariposa-based Brotherhood of Steel story. They did a lot of effort. Actually genuinely impressive when you look into it. The Brotherhood of Steel is not my favorite thing in Fallout 76. I haven't really gone into them much. But they did the work. I'm way more interested in a lot of the factions that disappeared in the game. Like, they're factions that aren't actually in the world as you explore it. I feel like in an RP server, they'd come back. There's a faction called the Firefighters, who are literally ex-firefighters that use firefighter gear to defend against the apocalypse and help people. Like, cool as hell. You know, stuff like... I'm way more interested in that than anything else. And of course, Mothman cultists. The Mothman cults would be really fun. This is a chill thing. Yeah, I remember I played during the last Mothminer cult event, and I did grab a screen grab for Nil. I had to. It's really cool. It's cool. It's silly in a really good way, and they've committed to it in an interesting way. Sadly, if you are playing solo, you can't really do a lot of those events. Because the enemies are... My one issue with Fallout 76 is it's really hard because it's always balanced for more people possibly being around. It doesn't necessarily do the thing that some MMO type games do, where it's like the more players are in an area, the stronger enemies get. I'm trying to think of what game does that. I just believe how much he got away with. The server was different then. Nova was a different server then, right? And we've got, these guys have just come back from the shops. They got their yogurt, they got their mushroom. What's going on? Like, it was a different place then. And I've been thinking about it because Nil, I mean, you only really saw the arse end of it. And so when we check out servers that are a little more, have different energy, it's almost always very similar to how it used to be. For good and bad, right? Usually it's all, like, the good comes with the bad. Where it's like, okay, Nova Sector is a very safe place right now. The admins do care about things like harassment and all that. And everyone having a good time. That is going to be slightly diminished in other servers where there's more focus on, you know, more combat, more action, more... And especially more... how do I even word this? More sleaze. More sleaze, which is fun. But the server cultures, you know... Nova's become a lot less sleazy. It used to be the same as any of the other ones. It has its moments, but that's fine. You know, that's good. That's what it's all about. And the sleaze isn't bad, but it's definitely noticeable. As is anything. These are things I think about. Wasn't as restrictive. I think... I don't know how... The thing is, it is... I think we are going to find a much nicer middle ground. I think that will still be a middle ground that you necessarily might not like, Eli? But I think is a middle ground that players like me and Nil will like. You know what I mean? Like, if I had energy, would love to do more villain stuff. I literally had a villain plot that I scrapped because I don't have the energy to do it, and I didn't think it would really be the best direction to go. I mean, we could always bring it back, but as in, I don't think you're gonna get a 50-50. I think you're gonna get, like, I don't know, a 30-70. You know what I mean? I want to do a funny. I don't even think this is gonna kill. But I want to do it. It didn't even kill. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the only thing we can do is we can see. I mean, servers change. Servers change. And that's interesting. That's a part of it. Sometimes you enjoy things more or less because of that. Vice versa. It's just part of the process. But here's the thing, Eli. The server's not even in that point you're saying it is right now. You just think it is. Like, it's not even in that exact point right now. It's not. The people who have that opinion are blind to the actual content that exists. Which is great. For the people who want to explore it. And I know I've been iffy about like how implementation of some things like sleepers and cultists have been kind of reintroduced, but it's great that they're there again. And people have been enjoying them, and that's good. Chat, I see something important. Ultimately, it's one of those things, right? Roleplay communities are places where people put a lot of time and energy in. And I feel very strongly about that because I don't have much energy or time left to spend. And that's sadly a fact. Because people spend so much time and energy, those opinions get very, very heated. Even if they're kind of from a... they start from a place that's like a valid opinion, but goes too far. And I've done that. I have done that, and I'm not proud of doing that, but that's, you know... I think a lot of people do that, who play roleplay communities... who play in roleplay communities a lot of the time. I think it's just kind of the nature of spending so much time and care in a place, in a community, in a rule set, in all of those things. You know, we've had issues like that with all of the servers I've played in. Atlas, GTA, Purple will be mostly fine. We did have some issues with roleplay quality. The server I was on before Purple had really bad issues with that, and it was the people in charge. I don't know. I think it's important to keep in mind. Now I am Luigi. For real. Real Luigi. Well, now we do look like Luigi. Yeah, exactly. It is complex. It is complex, and I feel like everyone is prone to their own super strong opinions, because this has happened before, you know, where people bring up points like that and are like, well, actually, is that necessarily... You know, I'm sitting on the other side and don't agree, but that's also... That's life, I suppose. And also, to be fair, someone made a point on Twitter recently, and I think it applies really well. The fact that a lot of communities have niche differences when it comes to role-playing is a good thing. It appeals to other people, it appeals to what people want to explore. You know, I don't want to play an indie game that's a Dark Souls, but a Dark Souls player does. It's that kind of thing. No, common consensus can never be entirely reached in a role-playing community. Never entirely. Are we allowed to shower? We are allowed to shower. We have been permitted to shower. Does she hum a different tune each chapter? Oh, I bet that's true. And we haven't been checking each chapter. It's an interesting topic, for sure. I know it's a topic that people who just want to see Paper Mario have no idea what we're talking about. Well, they kind of do. I mean, we've been on roleplay servers. And it's literally something relevant for Atlas because, yeah, Atlas Season 6 had some problems. And my... Season 5... Yeah, Season 6. So Season 7 we're going up to next. I skipped Season 6. Or it's 6.5 or whatever. What is Atlas? Atlas is a game made by the people who made Ark. And it is basically Ark with pirates. This is when I said, I don't really care about the game of Atlas because I don't like Ark. And I don't like games like it. That said, the setting of sailors and pirates and navy and kingdoms and towns and taverns is very satisfying. And the vibe is much more silly, humorous. With moments of seriousness. I mean, we had an assassination plot in our kingdom. Atlas I tried over the recommendation of Nicotine. Funny enough, I didn't end up playing with Nicotine that much. Because I did at first, but then I enjoyed hanging out in... It's the same reason why I like the server we've been playing on a bit. I enjoy the town play. I enjoy existing in a town. And, you know, the small dramas that pop up and everything connected to it. I think towny RP is literally what I'm interested in. Deep down. We're on the moon! I think I've already spoiled that. Princess Peach is being held captive on the moon. Do you like towny RP? I think when it was described to me, we were talking yesterday about Atlas, and we were talking about why one of the seasons worked really well, and it's because Pony Punch, who plays the king, facilitates Kingdom RP and Town RP, and I came to the conclusion, like, I think that is that's really what speaks to me, right? Because that's what I've been enjoying in everything I've been doing recently. I enjoyed playing the small town Doctor in Sandy in GTA. I enjoyed the town stuff in the medieval server. I enjoy being the, you know, recognizable what the fuck is going on? That's what it would look like if I was a swarm enemy in a Paper Mario game, I guess. But yeah, I think that's what I like. But what a town is and what that is very different. I enjoy, what I enjoy about Nova is you know, being a regular. Being an institution. That's what I like. Uh-oh. Yeah, unfortunately, Eli, that's starting to become a bit of a problem. I genuinely, like, really enjoyed playing that, but a lot of people just out of character were like shitty about accents, which is dumb. Accents are cool, even if you don't understand them. They're gonna kill him. I know we've been talking about bullshit. They're gonna kill the computer that has a heart. I mean, to be fair, talk about Space Station 13. This is a Space Station 13. AI mouth. AI obsessed. I do agree with that, for sure. I intend to do more Borg play. I do enjoy my robot characters and my supercomputers. And tech is a really good example of that. Zoom in just for a laugh. Very, very good. It's the sad Bowser music. He's sad. I like that back sprite. He looks so, like, soft. Paper Bowser looks cuddly. Doesn't he? I'm Bowser, baby. I really should play a Bowser type character in something too, but it has to be the right kind of game. A Bowser or a King DDD? You know I love me some King DDD. I'm a big fan of King DDD. Oh, hell yeah. I forgot about this. Put this dispenser here. Put this in the meat. Put the meat here. I'm teeny tiny. Oh, if I was tiny, I could get coins. Too much meat. Heavy main detective. I'm an engineer main, actually. Not even a medic main, which you might expect I used to be. I switched to Gunslinger Thompson NG. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. Not anymore, of course. The Thompson sucks, but it used to be good. It used to be disgusting. NG's fun. NG is my favorite. Combat NG is my favorite, for sure. You know how much fun I would have if there was like a new Well, I mean, City of Heroes, actually, does have its RP servers. Something like that would be really fun. Once that game got, like, freed and is now community run, I bet those RP servers are really cool. Speak about, like, different RP... Like, I would absolutely play a character like Bowser, who is the over-the-top bad guy, but kind of isn't all bad, you know? Kind of Mega Man-y, I guess. A brute. Oh! Why her booty wiggle like that, though? I'll have to ask. That's also just a really good Bowser sprite. Paper Bowser in this game and the next game is just perfect. He's also the perfect characterization. He's evil and genuinely a threat, but kind of a doofus. It's a flim-flam, a fake. Call him a damn chicken nugget. Bowser's Rage Bowser. Oh, I mean, yeah, true. And I am an unironic enjoyer of Meowser. Meowser's pretty great. Like, horrible pun. I mean, we could literally... We could do a comparison in a minute. When we're back in the game. Oh, what the hell? Where are you, Bowser's Rage, Bowser? I can't find a good picture. Bowser in Mario Wonder kind of sucks ass. I do wholly believe that. This is Bowser's Rage Bowser. He do be cool as hell. This is one of those ones where it's like you take it to the absolute max edge. And that is cool. And it's also got the black ink aesthetic, which yes, Neil, I know you love and I love too. There's a reason why I'm going to be maining Venom for you in Marvel Rivals starting Wednesday. It is cool. And also he's like animates really cool and does really cool stuff in that game. So like, yeah, nice. We then want Meowser. Oh yeah, Meowser! So I'm gonna... This image of Meowser I'm about to pull up looks like a Monster Hunter promo image. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? You get the blue costume. Well, we have to earn the blue costume. The blue costume is, I think, a certain rank of the beta pass battle pass. But I like this design. Some people really don't. It is silly, but I think Bowser should have some silly. I think silly Bowser is good. I think silly Bowser is good. And if we're talking about good silly Bowser, I literally have the amiibo for Wedding Bowser. And it's one of my prized possessions. Because it's really good too. Like, this is an amazing fit. And it looks like it's in the Super Mario Bros. Movie as well. I'm seeing some pictures for it, which is a wise choice. Minecraft background? Yeah. It's fine, there's no one back there. I love Bowser, man! I would be so happy if they made a whole Paper Bowser game. There's a lot more Bowser in Super Paper Mario. I obviously would love to stream that, but I don't know if I will. but Super Paper Mario does actually explore the characters a bit more. Not really Mario, but Peach, Bowser, and Luigi get character exploration. Mario is Mario. But Bowser gets exploration where he has a rival, and, you know, he's briefly the villain and then gets turned to good. Peach has a rival as well, and is, like, sticking it up to people, and is a bit less passive than she is in these other two Paper Mario games, where she's ready to throw hands, and that's great. And Luigi has, like, imposter syndrome. Which he does, you know, it's good stuff. Super Paper Mario is the one with all the character exploration, which is why, of course, I like it. But my Wii, unfortunately, is bricked hardcore. So, I don't know about that, Miku. And it does use motion controls, so I don't know how using a totally real Brazilian Nintendo Switch would work. I don't know how that would work, but that's fine. Where am I? We love Bowser in this house. Big Bowser fan. I like Peach too. I like Daisy. I like Mario. I like Mario things that aren't even the Mario games. Because I didn't like Mario Wonder. I mean, maybe the issue is that I tried to stream it in a time when it's probably not the right call. But I didn't like Mario Wonder. I literally gave that game away. I gave that game to my niece and nephews. Did you see Yoshi was pogging? He stopped though. He stopped just as I was about to draw attention to him. Hello, Louis. Hey, bro. Also, look at this little creature beside. That's like a nil creature as well. Look at how it bobs, though. It's very... I want to squish it. Scrimshy. It does. They look like they would feel like a boob. Don't they? I say this fully knowing that my mum sometimes watches these streams, especially around this time. But that character, if you squished him, would probably feel like a boob. Grimble Forest! Ollie's mum. Yeah, my mum watches the streams. My mum doesn't have a Twitch account to, like, chat, though. That's a bit beyond her. But she stops in and will tell me, oh, I saw this bit. The Luffs. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hate Song Tower, also unironically cool. Yeah, okay, to be fair, Chapter 7 might be basically the final chapter. If I remember correctly, Chapter 7 is the moon, And then the final chapter is the 1,000-Year Door. Excuse me, I want to hear your voice. Okay, this is definitely a parallel to our story, where we have, you know, people who want to open the door for evil reasons. This guy is gonna try and, you know, manipulate the Luigi. Of course, as Luigi is often done. Also, while we're on the topic of Luigi, I bet if Luigi is dating Daisy or whatever, that Luigi gets a lot more loving than Mario does. Now, is this something that needs to be discussed? No. But okay, we've done it. I think it's very true. So we now have both emblems, chat. This is very important. So Mario, Luigi, and we can now be Wario, which is great. I mean, I love Pizza Tower. But then, of course, if you didn't know, you can wear them both at the same time. Which is cool, cute. Wait a minute, is this a big item? This is the hammer? The tune comes in if Toadette's speaking. Look at these boys. This is the part I mentioned earlier in the stream. That makes Paper Toadette also a prime waifu. This is kind of sad. This is the last time I get to see you. Like, that's sad. This is the last upgrade. That's sad. That's baby. That's baby. Right there. Also, I should have just rested in, come back home and rested here for like cheapo. I'm Stoops. Turns out. Of course, this isn't open yet, but we can do this. I don't remember where all the other explodable big blocks are, though, to be fair. There is one that I remember. I didn't want to do good. No. There's one in the other side of the sewers. For sure. I don't think there's any others in town. I don't know. I will probably, I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but at some point just go around and collect a lot of those side secrets. We can even do the water channel thing now. Though the thing is, this was much more important in an earlier, there's Magic Cooper there now, in older version of the game. In the original, the sewers had more layers with more secrets that were explored by your upgrades. Now there are less of them. And of course, this way as well, over here to the side, is where the Pit of 100 Trials is. Pit of 100 Trials is there. Is that door? We can go in there right now. We can attempt it. I think probably before Chapter 8, we'll try and go as far as we can. And then... I know there's also some Trouble Center quests connected to it. I think that's a good idea. I mean, that obviously will make us quite strong for Chapter 8. Maybe we'll only go halfway. But that's some... It's, you know... That'll be fun. That's a really nice color of Star. I really love that color. I painted my Gene Stealer Cult's Warhammer 40k army that color. I don't really know what the color's called, though, but I do really like that color. I also, when I was making a board game series, one of the factions was that color. The Wood Elves were. I thought that was a much more interesting starting color for them. Yep, we go to the moon. We got to Moon, Brazil. We know it's on the moon. Peach was on the moon. How would we get to the moon? I don't know. This is pre-Mario Galaxy days. I've been streaming again for a little while, sporadically, Mem. Don't worry about it. It has been done sometimes. Do we have more shines? We have loads of shines. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade Bobbery all the way because I thought I did. And then I guess we'll do some upgrades for, like, Coops and Flurry. Yeah. Miss Mouse is not getting max upgrade. But I feel like Coops leveled up will be useful for the Pit of 100 Trials. Which I definitely do like the idea of doing half of before the, before Chapter 8. And I don't think Chapter 7 is that long. We're obviously not going to do it all now, but like between the end of this stream and the start of the next one, we'll probably be done with Chapter 7. Tuvalu? Really? Is that what TV has always meant in URLs? Of course it probably has. Because they're all based on location data. That's funny. Well, time to scrounge in the sewers. I saw a thing of a moving company. And their company was called We Move She. And their web address was .it. And I thought, that's funny. And I said, that's funny. And I said, you need a new trailer. Oh, see, slick. They don't even have the bomb marks visible on this side. That's also a really good mystery reveal theme. I hadn't really mentioned it. You need a good one. Yeah, we need that. You should like have their income. That's actually a good little factoid. Okay, so we have one defender, plus we will want another. We are now probably back in the market of upgrading badge points for the rest of the game, honestly. And the Pit of 100 Trials will definitely help with that, because that's just going to be fights. I think this is the only backtrack top rail. It's the only one I remember. Now, what's this gonna be? I did look up, there's apparently a character who reveals a lot of secrets about the lore that is on one of the roofs in Rogueport. Which is a star piece. Okay. It's a pirate house with a star piece in it. Oh, we like a wildling. Okay. Sure, this is something. Do you smell anything? If this was all for one star piece, which I'm fine with. I need more star pieces, but it's also a surprise. I'm really sad there's not a second blooper boss fight like there is in the N64 game. The N64 game, the sewers, basically every new zone would have a new blooper in it. How goes Mario's? We're doing well. We finished chapter 6, which was good and chill. And we're kind of doing the pre-stuff before chapter 7, which is mostly backtracking. And we're kind of at a point where we can... I think actually... we can do every backtracking everywhere now. We have every mobility tool in the game. Yeah, so we should be able to find anything in any old area if we wanted to. I don't really think I want to actually worry about that too much. But, no, we can. There's this guy. I don't think you have... I think I don't have enough for this yet. I'm going to buy another attack effects badge because I heard some of them are fun. Yeah, that's good. Don't tell me there's a star piece like behind this. Oh, no, there's something up there. I see it. I see it. That's true. I really loved it. So I explained this when I started playing. This kind of was a childhood game for me, but I never got to play. I never had a GameCube. I even owned a copy. I bought a copy of it because I really so much wanted to play it. I was mesmerized by what this game could be. You know, not even what it is, but like having the chance to play it as a kid. I really, really wanted it. Never had a GameCube. And it was something like English Wii's couldn't play GameCube games. There was a reason. There was a reason, and that's why I had it, because I was like, oh, you can play GameCube games on the Wii sometimes, but not this one. So it is genuinely, like, quite special to be able to play the game now. Is there nothing up here? I guess not. It's the gold bars again. I don't understand the gold bars. No! God damn it. Wankery. And I knew this would happen because it's happened every fucking time I've tried to do those jumps. Every time. That area is just a silly little pitfall for me for some reason. What a problem. And this part is too. Haha. Where you revealed your age. Hello. This is chapter 7. I just accidentally went into chapter 7. Yeah, I never got to play Thousand Year Door. But it was kind of like so exciting as a. You have to die. You're being a problem, mate. Can't load it much if you realize it's the same game. To be fair, it looks very different. It isn't, but visually, they changed a lot. For the better, I would say. Some people maybe don't love the visual changes. I'm a big, giant fan. I also understand some people not liking the music changes as well, but I am a fan. Ooh, we can actually get quite a lot of XP from these guys in the sewers. Do I want to grind? I don't really know. I don't think I care. Ooh! How much is that? 4? Okay. We can make that work, actually. I think that might be what we go up to next. Now it is the time to buff our partners, because we buffed we got a pretty good deal going, but our partners are the weakest link. It's just remarkable how a really loving code of paint and attention to detail makes a game that's 20 years old still feel so insanely fresh. But the original game still felt fresh. You know, like, nothing about that had really aged. So, and because the franchise, Paper franchise has gone in such a different direction, this feels amazing. Because the other directions it went weren't as good. Origami King is meant to be really good, and we do own a copy of Origami King in the house. It's my mum's. So, I will probably play that. Extreme! Oh yeah, we found it. Already done it. Already done it. So we can start chapter 7. That's your problem. Good luck. Get the crystal star. Well, alrighty then. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop for now, though. Because I remember chapter 7 is not that long. We can probably bash it out next time, which will probably be tomorrow, if I'm feeling up for it. So, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for dropping by. And I'll see you next time.